out and looked for the chairlady of the women's conference. Was it in February? So she's going to be coming up on the show, ladies and gentlemen. I won't tell you exactly who it is first. So let me tell you the other guest. Then I will be calling her. I'll be mentioning her name as I invite on the show. So I also have my own brother. This guy, we started comedy together. But I think we've now hit. But the guys, I hit 10 years yesterday as a comedian. My God, as a law school dropout. You know their careers, you can say proudly, you dropped out. People know you still have brain. Imagine you say you're a driving school dropout. You know, I was just... So ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, I'm going to be having a work on you on the show. Then I'll also be having, of course, the CEO Samantha Bridal. And of course, we'll be talking about the Samantha Bridal Fair. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. My goodness, Catherine Masita is going to be coming to the show. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the chair lady of the Women's Conference in Kenya. And of course, the Women Rep Uasin Gishu County. Ladies and gentlemen, the none other than Gladys boss herself. Give me some music over there. Hey, you wanted to run? Thank you very much. The boss herself.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Allow me to say this. This is the first time I'm seeing you on a closer range. And you have the most amazing skin tone. My goodness, you are, oh God. What do you use? Let me ask a very useless question. People ask themselves, what do you use for your skin?
Great Kalenjin jeans.
Ah, really?
Yes.
So for you to have this skin,
milk.
you have to, milk. So do you apply the milk on your face every morning? Or
You drink it.
You drink it. Oh, that's the musik.
Yes.
How long does a musik have to stay for it to be good enough, to be mature enough to be
It depends on if you like it very fermented or not.
I like it very
I like
fermented.
mine 4 days.
4 days.
Yes.
So after 4 days, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yes.
I should be coming over there.
Yes,
Welcome
exactly.
on the show.
Thank you.
Good to have you. You're becoming an iron lady. Do you know that?
I thought I always was an iron lady.
Trust me, now you're taken to the next level. My goodness, I admire you. You have been running the
you know what they call me in Wasingishu?
What do they call you?
Cheba Muren.
What is Cheba Muren?
Which means iron lady.
The iron lady?
Yeah, but directly translated, it means the daughter of a real man.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
you see, Kalenjin men couldn't believe a woman could be just strong by herself. But you had, if you were strong, then you were born of a real man.
Look at you.
So I'm Cheba Muren.
Did you ever think you're going to get into politics at some point? Or
No.
at any point?
No.
What was your real vision in life when you were growing up?
It kept changing all the time.
It always changes.
Yes, yes.
I wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah, I was always confused, kept on thinking and changing, and so I tell people just go to the flow. I've never been deliberate on what I wanted to do. I started out and I thought I wanted to be a courtroom lawyer because I used to watch LA Law. And and then I thought I want to be that person in court.
I think that's
then I never did that.
Now we share the same thing. Because for me, the reason why I went into law was because of Suits and Boston Legal and Law and Orders. Like, wow.
With those power heels and you look like
then
really...
I found it boring to do law in Kenya to practice because I could not move around the court.
Yes.
And threaten guys the way I want.
Yes, yes,
so I
yes.
said, leave this thing alone.
Yeah, and then the courses were taking 10 years. So
Exactly.
I eventually decided, by the time I finished law school, I wasn't interested in that at all. Then I decided, okay, I want to study environmental law. So I went to undertake a master's degree in maritime environment.
Maritime.
So my first job was with the United Nations Environment Program, and I was called an international waters consultant.
Look at you, high five, girl. Nice one.
I was so young, I was earning so much money, I didn't know what to do with it.
So what did you do? What is the first thing you bought with your salary? It will be very
A
interesting.
Volvo 240 GL.
You even remember it?
Yes.
Volvo 240G. My goodness. Our ladies and gentlemen, their first pay, they're in the club. They are shaking and shaking everything left and center.
Yes.
Oh my God, you've taken me afar. But now being a Kalenjin, at no point did you, because you actually jumped on the stage as coming on air, you never feel like probably you wanted to run or something or become an athlete or something?
I was a very good runner when I was growing up, and but it wasn't cool to be an athlete. They used to call us kilometric.
What is that?
Okay, you're too young to know this, huh? You
Wow,
know, you guys,
okay, fine.
all of you guys
really,
are the age
really
of my
much
children.
On air, I'm young.
All of you, I think, look like the age of my children.
Okay, fine, ma'am.
Yes. So during the time, Kipchoge Keino used to advertise a pen that used to be called kilometric. But he used to say, kilometric is definitely a long-distance runner. So if you were a good runner, they would call you kilometric. But because I wanted to be posh, I decided I'm not going to run.
So what did you go for?
So I started swimming. So I was swimming champ at my school.
Wow.
I started to play tennis because I wanted to be posh. Very stupid. Imagine now Daniel would keep chugging.
Wow.
I'd even be retired and not working anymore, right?
And making billions.
Yes.
But do you have any regrets in life?
But I still run. I've run the Lewa Marathon. I've run the Cass Marathon.
But you even ran for a seat and you won. So
yes,
it's still okay.
exactly.
So you didn't lose.
Yes, yes. And I climbed to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Did you?
Last year.
Is it? But you have so
Last
much time
year.
in your hands. You have so much. Why would I be climbing? For us, I can't climb mountains. Because I climbed mountains because of problems in life. Climbing to school, there are things I can't do, Mheshimiwa.
Yes.
I can't do massage. Life has massaged me enough. Where I came from, me and fun guys, this is in Karen, Lavington, guys are running in the morning. Oh my God, I'm keeping fit. I'm watching my BMI. Us, in the village, you're running in the morning.
Yes.
Even the Bible says, and the wicked shall run even when nobody's following them. Me, I'm watching going.
You're terrible.
What is your biggest regret in life? Do you have?
I don't have any regrets.
You're contented. You are happy.
I'm content. I'm happy because everything that life has presented me, including challenges, have made me grow in amazing ways.
And look at where
so I love a challenge. That's why I climbed the mountain.
Oh, okay, fine.
I need
this mountain thing, I get it. Me, I can't climb any mountain. The only mountain I'm climbing is a 2 floors building. I can't climb anymore. Yes. Let me ask, how are you as a man? Are you strict? But you look very strict.
Yes, I am. I'm strict, but I'm also a cool mom.
Really?
Yes.
What is that one thing that you think makes you cool? I wish
the thing I always tell the kids is when I say you've got to do this, and then they're like, no, mom, that's not so fair. Then I tell them, you know, I'm not running for political office in this house. I'm just your mother. I don't need your votes. So I'm just going to be your mom.
That is so cruel.
But sometimes they can tell me things about themselves, and I empathize. And it's and I enjoy hanging around young people. Having taught at the university for 10 years. So
you are accustomed to them.
So there's something about them, and I realized that they're different from us.
Oh, yes.
We grew up in the countryside. There was no internet. There were no phones.
I'm pretty sure you are in the era whereby guys were actually being charged to open a Facebook account.
No, we didn't even have Facebook account.
No, I'm saying later on when you got now IT elite.
When I remember the first time I used email is when I was sending my master's thesis back to my university.
That was through Yahoo.
And only banks had internet.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Which year are we talking about?
No, I will not even tell you how old I am. Oh my God.
But you still look young. I mean, you have taken.
Yeah,
good
but it just tells you it's so that was in what 1994.
94?
Yes.
Where was I in 94? Can I say it on air? My God, 94 guy, 94 was what I.
I'll tell you a joke. One time when I was teaching at the university, I told the students, you don't remember that court case? Do you know Wangara Maathai versus KTMT? And they're like, no. I said, come on, guys. This thing was in the news. They all looked at me, and then they started laughing. So I asked someone, why are they laughing? They said, we're not born yet.
But
that's when I realized I was teaching kids that were not born when I was
pretty
sure
you felt really old at that
exactly,
point.
yes.
You're like, what? I need to retire.
And then when I remember the other day my youngest son asked me, I was clearing out the house, and I found, you know, the cassettes?
Yeah.
The video cassettes?
The ones you...
So I put them in a box and I was going to throw them away. Then he asked, Mama, what is this? I realized the guy has never... They don't know about radio cassette. They don't know about the record player, you know?
Do they know how we used to rewind the cassette with a
yes,
biro pen?
Yes.
Like you're trying to look for that, so you're like, okay, I'm looking for 2.0 seconds.
And then if you had a date, you'd probably have to go to the call box, and then you'd wait for someone to call you. Or if you agreed, you could agree on a date 2 months in advance and never speak to each other, but you'd be on time. You guys are awful these days.
Were they sending fare?
No. We used to be independent.
This is we send fare. We are very scared because you send fare and they don't come. Like imagine that time you've already sent the village messenger fare to your village, then you don't come. Oh my God, 2 months. So let me ask. Let's talk about now you as a political brand.
Yes.
The women rep Wasing issue. What makes you proud? If today elections are to be called, what is that one thing you stand in front of the women of Wasing and tell them, hey, the reason why I probably would want to come back again in this seat is because this is what I've done for you?
I think the way I've played my politics, I haven't tried to copy anyone. I've used the strength that I have. So because I'm a lawyer, I have been able to leverage as a good legislator. And I'm ranked as one of the best legislators.
Oh yes, I've done my research.
Highest numbers of reports in my committee. So I am a good legislator, so I leveraged on that. I do my politics, but I play the role of bringing people back and being able to say, this is the law, this is the way things should run, we should refer to the Constitution, and so on. Just the way, you'll probably see an article in the next few days where I've clearly said that the transfer of power by Sonko is an illegality.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, it is, and you'll read my legal opinion.
I'm waiting to read it.
So I play politics using my own strengths and training and profession, but I'm also a social worker in my politics. For example, on Saturday, the day after tomorrow, I will be having a cerebral palsy free medical camp, because I've got a doctor from India who has come to volunteer to help, because we know we have a lot of challenges, and there's a new technology that can help some of the children be able to live a more comfortable
so is this
life.
Saturday, this coming Saturday?
What
venue?
Wasingishu County in Eldoret Town.
Eldoret Town.
Yeah, at Little Einstein's Academy.
All right.
Yes, and we'll have Dr. Mahendra and Dr. Koech are going to be partnering, and I have volunteer students from Moy University who are going to be able to help us with doing that. I've held a medical camp last year, and we had over 3,000 people treated and given medicine. I got 11 doctors coming in from the US and India. I have, on the 6th, in the following weekend, I will be doing a cleanup in a place called Budalangi in Soy constituency. Again, Wasingishu County. We discovered that there's a giga infestation there. So I've been able to get the medication thanks to Manu Chandaria, who paid for it. I've been there. I thank Unilever for providing the soaps.
So basically,
and the so I also do social work. I mean, I enjoy it because it gives me such great pleasure. I do a lot of work with people with disabilities. I want to make sure that they're able to go to school, they're able to have the wheelchairs that they require, that the poorest of the poor are able to get an education. So I use my position, my brand, to change lives. And if I can change just a few lives at a time, I'm grateful to God for that.
Let me ask. Let me call you boss lady. If today, unfortunately, with what is going around the world, I was just reading, going through the internet right now on Twitter, and it just hit me that the vice president of Iran has just been confirmed to have the coronavirus. Now, as a leader, today coronavirus has hit Trans-Orient.
Yes.
You yourself, are you set? Is this something you've been thinking of how you can make sure your people are safe?
You see, the thing is, something with a virus that is airborne like that, and that is why we have institutions in a country that are who are trained and are professionals, and we have spent resources in research. They should have the correct protocols. That's why I said our country has failed us. Our Ministry of Health has failed us, because they're up to today, as exposed as I am, we have not had the government saying, if this happens, this is what you should do, etc. So we have not been given any information on how to react to it. So unfortunately, we are sitting ducks, and I am so disappointed in my government for this, because it's not something, I have no power to do it. I'm not a medical doctor. I have no understanding of it. So I'm also waiting like any other Kenyan, but we've raised these concerns, and we do hope that, and I plead with the people who are responsible to be able to tell us as Kenyans, if you have the following symptoms, this is what you must do. By now, they should have told us anyone with the following symptoms should go to a certain place. They should have
a quarantine place.
And they should have done a shutdown. You know, if I'm told in China, people are not even able. If you are in non-essential services, you're not going to work.
I have my younger brother that comes after me. Is a teacher in China. And what he's telling us, because he's on the other, almost the southern part, near now on the border of China and South Korea, and he's telling me they cannot leave the house.
Yes.
There are no subways, there are no buses going around.
Yeah, so you can see that China has taken drastic action to the best of it to contain it. But I think when I was coming here now, I was told that there is a plane that came in.
Yeah, very majestically.
I hope it's not true.
Yeah, it flew in majestically. You should have seen it. It came in with all majesty. And they walked out. I'm told, man, we can only do. Pastors are using this as sermons. They're saying the world is ending. They're saying now the locust.
Yes.
And in the
but
final
days.
days.
But you know what I always tell people? My belief is that when your time comes, you will go.
Oh, God. Why does that sound scary?
No, but I think that's life. I mean,
True that.
death is inevitable at
Exactly.
some point. But the question you should ask yourself, when your time comes, what have you done with your life? And that's why for me, and I'm grateful for every day that I'm alive. I thank God for every year that I'm able to make it to the following year. I thank God for it. And that's why I celebrate every birthday, because I say, you know, every birthday I tell myself, I live to the next birthday. My brother died at the age of 29. He never got there. And so when you think about it, you're privileged. My best friend died at the age of 30. And another friend I know died at the age of 45. So I do.
God, I mean,
so yes, so people,
day.
yes. And then so you ask yourself, what have you contributed in society? Hence the reason why I enjoy doing the social work and so on. And so I tell myself, God forbid, if my time were to come today, I'll tell myself, I built Kenya Law Reports.
Nice.
Today we can Google all the laws of Kenya online. No one can take that away from me.
Beautiful.
I ran the best run election in Kenya. 29 hours we returned there when I was at IEBC as Deputy CEO. No one can take that away from me. I swore in Uhuru Kenyatta, first president, under the no one can take that away from me.
You're a boss lady.
So I think we should be telling ourselves, what have we achieved? What have we done? Today I can say that I know that I've been able to feed 100 street kids every single day.
Wow.
That makes
You're an
me
overachiever.
happy.
You're an overachiever.
No, it's called minimum resources, maximum impact.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. I'm pretty sure the ladies are they were really waiting for you, by the way.
Oh,
so I'm pretty sure, of course, the guys from Mosingishu are excited about this. Thank you so much. Please, you're free to come back on the show anytime.
Yes.
I would want to really get to know you more better.
Yes.
But so next time when you get some time, please, when we call upon you.
I came on the show because I know that 60% of the voters in 2022 are going to be your age.
And we're here.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you dance a little bit? Are you a
Yes.
dancer? Oh, let's see if I can do it. Hey.
Yeah, Star City for you. Yeah, Star City for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the show. This is TNL, the phone again. Thank you so much. Yes, it's again.